A team can finish a World Cup group stage without losing a single match and still go home. Most fans assume football is simple. Score more goals, win more games, move on. But every 4 years, the World Cup produces moments that reveal just how wrong that assumption is. Moments where a team's entire tournament comes down not to what they did on the pitch, but to the color of a card shown in a match they barely remember. This is how tiebreakers actually work, and why they have shaped football history more than most people realize. When 3 matches are played in a group of 4 teams, it is possible, even common, for 2 or more sides to finish on the same number of points. When that happens, FIFA does not flip a coin, not immediately. Instead, they work through a layered system of rules, and each layer reveals something fascinating about how football chooses to measure worth. The first tiebreaker is goal difference, goals scored minus goals conceded. A team that wins 3-0 and loses 1-0 finishes with +2 goal difference. A team that wins 1-0 twice finishes with +2 as well. Same difference, different football entirely, but under this system they are treated as equals. That is where things get interesting. If goal difference still cannot separate teams, FIFA moves to total goals scored. This is the rule that quietly rewards attack. A team that scores 4 and concedes 2 ranks above a team that scores 2 and concedes 0. In other words, ambition is rewarded, safety is punished. That is a deliberate choice by FIFA, not an accident. But here's where history gets dark. In 1982, West Germany and Austria played their final group game knowing exactly what score they needed. Algeria had already finished their matches and were waiting at home. West Germany scored in the 10th minute, and then both sides spent the remaining 80 minutes passing the ball around with no intention of changing the scoreline. The match became known as the Disgrace of Gijón. Algerian fans held up banknotes in the stands. Spanish supporters chanted for them to leave the pitch. One German newspaper headline simply read, "Shame on you." FIFA's response was historic. From 1986 onwards, the final 2 matches in every group have been played simultaneously. 2 matches, same time, so that no team can know what result they need before they have played it. The system goes even deeper than that. If teams are still level after goal difference and goals scored, FIFA compares only the head-to-head matches between those specific teams. Points, then goal difference, then goals scored, but only in the games they played against each other. This is the part of the tiebreaker system that most fans never think about until their team is inside it. And if all of that still cannot separate them, the tournament turns to fair play. Yellow cards, red cards, Japan advancing over Senegal at the 2018 World Cup despite identical points, identical goal difference, identical goals scored, and a 2-2 draw between them. Japan had accumulated 4 yellow cards, Senegal had 6. One nation went home because their players had been slightly less disciplined across 3 matches. Senegal became the first team in World Cup history ever eliminated by the fair play rule. The final tiebreaker, used only once in World Cup history in 1990, is a drawing of lots. For 2026, FIFA replaced that with FIFA World Rankings because even a coin flip felt like too little. Here's what the entire system actually reveals. The World Cup tiebreaker rules are not just a bureaucratic backup plan. They are a mirror held up to football's values. Attack matters more than defense. Discipline matters. History matters. And sometimes, after all of that, the standings still cannot separate 2 teams who both deserve to be there. Some players dedicate 4 years of their lives to a World Cup and go home because of a yellow card shown in a match they won. That is the hidden weight behind every caution a referee shows in a group stage game. If you love football's hidden side, you are in the right place.